Oh, good afternoon, campers. It's still rainy and wet outside, and I'm getting a little antsy just waiting around for those cup holders to show up from Amazon. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to go ahead and pre-cut the holes into the table and the lid for my center console, and that way I can get the cup holders put into it later on. But right now, I just want something to do, and I know that they're supposed to be 3 5/8, but you know how that goes. But I'm going to cut them in there anyway, and hope for the best. Yeah, don't do as I do, just because I do something stupid. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay, so I've taken the table off its mount here, and that's that little swing arm I was telling you about. And just lock that there, leave it. But here's the table, and there's the bracket for the table. And a lot of you guys have seen this already if you've been following me. But I'm going to take this up to the workshop, and I'm going to cut a hole here and one down here, and get it ready to put the plastic cup holders into it. And the little console there, I've already built the top for it. I've got the hinges on it, and I've got some little rubber bumpers for it because it's going to swing shut on a set of hinges. So let's head on up to the workshop and cut these holes out. Okay, I'm getting ready to drill this thing out. I just took off the 6-inch hole saw, and I bought a brand new Milwaukee 3 5/8 hole saw here, and got a little bit of plastic on it. Let me get that off of there. There we go. And line up the pins here. Tighten that down. All right. So I've already put this on here and marked it in the center. So basically I just got to line up that drill bit there. I think that's it. Okay, where do we go? There we went. Again. All right, that's what I get for only having one battery. I'll be back with you in a minute. Well, while we're waiting for the battery to charge back up, I've been thinking about doing something here. This table's got kind of sharp edges on it, and when it rotates it around, it bumps into the wall and stuff. I was thinking about running a little curve right off all these edges here. Just cut the sharp edge off and make them round. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. keep losing my line. The light in here isn't really great. But I think that'll work out real good. I'll get that sanded off and we'll get that refinished. It'll be looking really good. Get the sander out and whittle that down a little bit, get them smoothed out. I was having a hard time following the line. I think it's because my blade was too wide. I was having a hard time following the radius with it. So I need to locate some sandpaper and get on with things here. Give me a minute. Okay, I found me some 150 grit paper. Here's all my little pieces I cut off. I always like the sound of hardwood. It's kind of clanky, almost musical sounding. I used my 6-inch hole saw. I sat it down here and traced around it, and that's how I got my radius. And the little line I had left from my pencil, that's what I'm using to guide this to get a smooth curve on the corner. And so we have a rounded table now. That looks better, doesn't it? That way when we turn it, it won't be hitting your hip, and it'll be able to, when you're turning it up against the wall, it won't be hitting that corner. Now we have a couple holes cut in it here real soon, and it'll be ready for the inserts. Okay, so my battery still isn't done, so I guess we're in the waiting mode again. Okay guys, we're back in business here. Let me set you up here a little bit. I think I'll finish that off from the other side. That way I won't get any bust up or fraying. I'll roll this over. There we go. That'll make a nice clean edge on this side too. Even though none of it's going to show, it doesn't bother me. There it is. One hole. So it's going to have a lid on this. There's going to be the cup holder, and this lid will be able to open like this, up toward the seat, and the box will be on this side. I put some little rubber bumpers on it, and we'll go see how it works anyway. If it doesn't look good, I'll build something else. And so now we can pop our holes in this too. Sometimes I get in a hurry and just don't do things like I should. There we go. And again, we'll come back from the other side. I think my battery's dying. I'm gonna have to get me another drill. I've used this one up. Okay. I'll be back with you in a second here. Okay, I got the backup drill here. So we'll go ahead and do it with this one. There, nice smooth hole. There we go. All right, that'll sit there. We will get ready to do the second hole. And I'm going to do this one caddy corner from this. That way when the table's been swung around, the glass holder is always on your right hand side, see? So it'll be on this side over here. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started here. Got junk in my way. Okay. Find my mark. Right there. Everything's looking good. Okay, we'll roll this over and finish it off from the other side. There we go. Well, made for a nice transformation, didn't it? There's my little lock screw on the bottom. That locks it into place. All right, so we got this done and this done. Now I need my cup holders. That's all I got for you for right now, guys.